Lawmakers across the high country rally against Amendment 74. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. Breckenridge Town Council is the latest high country council to oppose Amendment 74, a ballot issue that compensates landowners if a new law reduces their property value. Haley Littleton explains why this is no good for local government.
The language is so simple, and without exceptions for health, safety, general welfare, it really does have a wide breadth of ramifications on the town.
Supporters say the amendment keeps overzealous policymakers in check, but Littleton says it could interfere with short-term rentals and even land management laws. A similar measure was passed in Oregon and quickly repealed by voters.
With all these lawsuits that would be triggered, that is taxpayer money.
Amendment 74 is backed heavily by the oil and gas industry and farmers. An existing law lets property owners sue for very limited loss of value. Silverthorne and Dillon Town Councils are expected to oppose the measure as well. Vail Resorts has closed its deal to purchase 3 ski areas owned by the Mueller family, including Crested Butte, and it paid $8 million less than expected. Vail bought Triple Peaks LLC for $74 million, down from $82 million when the sale was announced this July. The company was waiting on litigation in New Hampshire, where locals at Mount Sunape challenged the sale. A state review board signed off on it yesterday, telling the AP Vail is a good fit for the state. Crested Butte becomes the 18th North American resort on the Epic Pass. Telluride joins as a partner resort. Local teenagers are swapping Camels for vape pens, but is one really safer than the other? Summit County Public Health Nurse Lauren Gilbert with the facts.
Contains similar carcinogens and chemicals to the regular traditional paper cigarettes.
Gilbert says users of all ages believe vaping is safer and admits there is very little research about tobacco vapor, but nicotine is the same in all forms.
Addiction to nicotine is real. Nicotine addiction does affect the brain, especially because the brain isn't fully developed till the age of 25.
Results from the latest Healthy Kids Colorado survey show 20% of teens have ever smoked a cigarette. That mirrors a downward trend across the country, but 34% vape regularly, twice the national average. The bottom line for health officials: don't smoke any substance.
Thinking of when you loved me.
There's a new cabaret at Lake Dillon Theatre, and guest star Sharon K. White is pulling out all of her favorites.
It's just me and an accompanist and lots of wonderful music and some comedy and some drama and some fun stuff.
White's cabaret features Cole Porter, show tunes, and oldies. The Denver-based performer just finished her first ever solo show, and the cabaret is another first.
This year is the first time I've ever done a solo evening.
White's cabaret, titled Love and Other Stuff, shows one night only tomorrow at Silverthorne Performing Arts Center. Showtime is 7:30. In sports, the Rockies just beat the Phillies at home 5-3 and hold on to first place in the NL West. The Rockies open their final regular season series against the Nationals tomorrow. First pitch is 6:10 p.m. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports, Summit High Boys Soccer plays Glenwood Springs in Glenwood today, and girls volleyball takes on Steamboat Springs at home. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.